Um, I'm going to take just a minute here to get everything set up. I need to log into the game, for one thing. But then we will get started. Need to post my link in a couple places. Alright, I think that should do. Close that. Close that. And get the game pulled up. Here we go, into Eorzea. Let me turn the volume on this TV down. Alrighty. Which scenes? Everything looks right. Alright, so as I've been saying in my tweets about this stream, which you may or may not have seen, I'm actually going to be leveling a brand new character. Here we are. New female Aura, though her name's my name, Brock Silvershard. This is kind of just, well, I shouldn't say a placeholder. Well, first let me say, I have played Final Fantasy XIV quite a bit. I do have a level 80 character on a different server, but I haven't played in quite a few months. And they've revamped the A Realm Reborn content, like the base game content now, quite a bit from what I've heard, so I sort of wanted to experience that. And also wanted to just sort of have a fresh start now that I've started streaming with the game. So I've made this new character. I think she does look pretty cool. I am very happy with her. But I really want to make a male Viera whenever they come out. So that's kind of the plan, is to just play this character. Maybe I can get her leveled by the time the Endwalker expansion releases in November. I'm gonna hope I can. Yeah. But yeah, so for now, we've got her. She's level 1. She's a pugilist. And we're gonna... Oh, and also, I'm playing the game on controller. Not necessarily for the first time, but this is the first time I'll be, like, maining it that way. So I'll be trying to figure that out. So that'll be... I don't know if it'll be fun, but it'll be an adventure. That's for sure. Alright, we got a little bit of a queue. Yeah, I know I rolled on a somewhat popular server with Excalibur. One of my friends asked me to come here. So I did. I actually tried to get on Balmung because I know of a handful of other VTubers that are on Balmung, and it would have been cool to be on a server with them. It may be my goal to transfer there eventually now, but it was impossible to actually roll there. It was just closed all the time. I tried refreshing and refreshing. I tried on different days, and I could not get it open in order to be able to actually make a character there. So, but, this is fine. Right now, I don't think it matters too much where I am. Alright, initiating quests. Okay, I know about that. It's a little awkward. I don't know how to use controller very well. Okay. I don't know if I'll really be skipping very much. I may move through text fairly quickly, because I already know a lot of what happens. But I don't know if I'm gonna skip scenes or not. We'll see. I do think I need to figure out my bars a little bit better than they are. So let me see. I cycled through bars with R1. I don't want combat abilities and, like, this stuff on the same thing. So let me, edit this. Just delete all this stuff from hotbar. Definitely don't even want auto attack on my bars. Delete that. Delete, yeah, delete. Maybe that can stay. Um, what, what actions do I even have right now? I have boot shine. All right, I think that's fine. Since this is already on, oh, those are already on that. Okay, so I think this should be fine for now. I think I can just stick with these two, at least until I get a little bit further up in the class and the levels, and have more stuff I have to do. But right now we only have one skill, and so that's all we need. All right. This is kind of my first time playing Pugilist, even on my main. It's a class I've like touched before, but never really very seriously. I played a bunch of the other classes, but I don't know. I just never got around to this one, so this will sort of be a new experience for me in that way as well. And hopefully it'll make learning, the new control style easier. Yeah, adventure, build. Amalja, okay. The Garlean Empire, alright, we're setting up all the plot hooks. Yes, the Lesser Moon. I know all about that. Dalamud. I didn't play in the original version of Final Fantasy XIV before the A Realm Reborn revamp, but I did like right after. I hit the ground running on the beta. I've been an on and off supporter of the game for a long time, and I'm excited to be getting back into it. Anytime I don't play it for a while, I sort of miss it. The only thing that's kind of hard about starting a new character is I don't have any of my glamours, and just having to remake all that stuff sounds like a bit of a hassle, but I think it'll be fine. Is that Ilbert? Is that an early look at Ilbert? That'd be interesting. I do know some characters that show up later in the story kind of like cameo in the background early on. Oh yeah, she liked my name. Rock Silvershard. Yeah, that is a fine name. You know what? When I was testing the stream, I had a good joke, and now it feels lame to tell it. But one of the NPCs said something about me being green, as in like new to adventuring, and I'd wanted to be like, excuse you, because I'm a goblin and I am green. But now I feel like the moment has passed. I was kind of not looking for that textual cue, but that'll be all right. I'm sure other opportunities for humor will come up. At least one or two, I'm sure. Thank you for the welcome. I'll teach you about our fair city, alright. Gosh, it's been so long since I've been through this early part of the game that I really don't even remember what to expect. Oh nice. Level up already. We're on our way. Yes, those are main area quests. And those are quests that unlock something. Alright. We'll just stick with the main scenario for now. Cody, Alright. We gotta do our requisite running around town quest. always very important to get your lay of the land. Okay. Yeah. Of course I'll help people. I'm a nice person. Over yonder, those lads always have good advice for up and coming adventurers. Alright. I think that's novice network stuff. And actually, I think I need to check my mail. I think I should have an earring or something that gives me increased EXP or something like that. Lots of tutorials here. I know all this stuff. Navigation. Okay, this is telling you about the menu. Okay. Alright, what does this have to say here? I haven't actually been a new player in a very long time, so... The new adventure status is applied for... On invitation by a mentor, new adventures also can gain access to the novice network, a chat channel. Alright. On to the quest. In addition to finding the Aetherite, which I know where that is, I do need to find all the Aethernet shards so that I can teleport around town. I remember that being a thing that you have to do early on. Although the game doesn't necessarily tell you about that. Maybe it does. It's just easy to skip. I don't know. Either way, what we're doing now. Is there sprint on my menu? Can I sprint? Action. General. Sprint. Okay, I'll set this to... I don't want it on my hotbar necessarily. I don't know, maybe I do it there. I'll just put it in an inconspicuous place. There. Yeah, I think that'll do. I guess I'm not going the right way for my quests. Oh, here's one of the Aethernet shards. Come here, you little rascal. Thought you could get away from me, but you can't. So these little thingies are how you warp around town, and that's just free to do. So it's just convenient. Otherwise, you're stuck walking on these two legs, you know, and that's the least convenient method of travel that there is. It's this thing. The heck is the symbol? I know what this guy offers, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he offers this, like this is event stuff. Or, well, there's an event where you get those tombstones, but I've never seen that icon before. That is, that's definitely a little bit new to me. So yeah, just to give you an idea of, oh, and I guess I'm supposed to be going this way, of when the last time that I played was, it was during the current expansion, but basically at the beginning of it, I did like the main story, you know, and I did trials that were out at the time. I think I even did one of the Savage fights, but I kind of stopped then, and I haven't really been able to get back into the game at that level for whatever reason. I don't know. So I'm hoping making a new character will help me, you know, I don't know, find my way back into the game on new terms, maybe. And maybe, you know, streaming it will help with that a little bit too. will maybe say sorry that this won't be the most exciting stream that you've ever seen. Probably it's gonna be a lot of walking around and talking to people here in the beginning. Um, that's how MMOs are at the beginning. And I kind of wanted, you know, I probably could have gotten through a lot of this early stuff off stream, but you know, I don't think that's any fun. If I'm gonna be leveling the character on stream, I might as well show it warts and all, I guess. Yes. Well, these don't deal as much damage as a blade. I don't know. I've seen some pugilists who deal quite a bit of damage. I don't think this guy should discredit him so much. Oh gosh. He just tried to attack me. Alright, buddy. Alright. Calm your horses. Path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Can I go the distance? I don't know. I think so. I think I might be able to go the distance. Last night, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the vermin of Thanalan. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, 3 shrews. Turn here. This done. Alright, I will, do that, but not right this second. Aetheryte is right over here. I remember that much. Very convenient, Aetheryte being next to the, Grand Company, the Immortal Flames, building. Nice. We did it. No adventure. I'm at the guest of Miss Momodi. Well, that's right. Who are you? The attunement fee. 100,000 gil! Excuse me? So, another thing about when I originally played is I started in Gridania, and it's a little bit different of a starting experience. It's actually based on the class that you choose. So a lot of, like, the story that's going on in this little beginning part is definitely new to me. And I don't have 100,000 gil. I'll just say that much right now. Oh, okay, it was a joke. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you were unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. I know what an aetherite is. Twitter's saying something to me. What do you got, Twitter? Okay. Right, I'm attuned with the aetherite, and I'm pretty sure I want to set this to be my home point. Set a home point. Yes. Okay, it was already set as my home point. I guess that makes sense. It's the only one that I have. Where do we go from here? Listen to Setsuroga's explanation of the market. I think I have to go this way for that. And we're gonna sprint over there. Go just as fast as my little dragon feet carry me. I will say one thing I do like about the female Aura, I think they're about the closest thing you can get to a goblin in terms of, like, skin tone and features in this game. They're pretty much, I mean, Rogaden can be green too, but they're really, really big. Like, really big. So that doesn't quite work as well. And male Aura, they just look way, they're not the look I want to capture. I don't know how better to say it than that. They're so bulky, and, like, strong looking, I guess, but I don't know. I guess that's not really how I see myself. So, like, you know, I don't know. I think this character captures the look I want to pretty well. Um, and Aurora are one of my favorite races, anyways. Um, when Vieira were first announced, I really wanted to play one of those, but couldn't make a male one. And that's like the thing I wanted most. So when those come out, I'll definitely be switching to that. But I think for now, this character looks really good, and I'm happy with it. And you are newly come adventure. Excuse me. Um, ways of the marketplace. Yes, please teach me how to make money. Uh, letter of introduction. And over. Yep. Second. Take a drink here. It would be nice if he was actually giving me money on the marketplace in this. But I doubt an NPC is gonna do that to actually teach you the ways of the market. Fairly complex. Make money. I've had a decent amount of money in the game before, but never really a goal of mine, or I don't know. I'm not that good at it. Which you would think goes against the natural inclinations of a goblin, I guess, what you're led to believe about goblins, but I don't know, maybe I'll try and like do it a little more now that I'm playing the game again, or but maybe it's just maybe I'm the odd goblin out, I don't know. Hit this guy. And I gotta report back to a Modi, which I can do at any time, but I think I'd like to find those other Aethernet shards if I can. That goes outside. I don't want to go out there just yet. I think this character is how you unlock Samurai. But I'm not at a high enough. Oh, Red Mage, that's what it is. And I'm not at a high enough level to do that yet. And I don't know if I will. I played a Red Mage before, and I liked it enough. But once I switched away from it, I never really switched back. So I guess that tells you something. About how I really felt about it. You know, it was fun, but there are just other classes that I liked more. Actually, you know, I keep saying it, but I haven't just wandered around one of the cities in quite a while. So it's kind of neat going back and revisiting everything. What is this? Here's Guild, okay. Got some crafting places. I may... No, I probably should pick up a crafting profession. I don't know if I'll do it right this second, but, maybe I'll try and take crafting a little bit more serious. Okay, yeah, here's... Oh, let me see. What does she look like? Oh, wow. Got away. The one that got away. This outside. There's another Aethernet over here. Nice. Where's this one? Okay, no, this is a different one. Good. Wait. There it is. Okay. Miners Guild. Where is this? The Jewel Crafter? Fingers? Goldsmiths. Ah. There we go. And then... oh, there's another one here. I think this is a different one. Then I guess I'll head up those steps and see if there are any up there. Gladiators Guild. Alright. That'll be useful. Because I probably will come back and level Gladiator eventually. Paladin is one of my favorite classes in the game. but that'll probably be a little while. I want to stick it out with Pugilist for most of the way. I will say, you know, I'm tempted. I was very tempted. My main is a ninja right now. And I know I can switch to rogue at like level 15, I think. So, you know, it is very tempting to want to switch. I'm gonna try to resist the call though. I love ninja. It is my favorite class, but I'm gonna try and resist. How do I check my map? Travel map. Okay. I found a little more than this. Okay. Well, no. I think I. How do I close my? There we go. How do I get rid of that? I don't need a cursor. Let's print. I activate this one already. I think I did. So I'll just go back to the Adventurers Guild now and talk to Momodi so I can turn this quest in. I do know there are definitely more of those to get, at least one or two more. But you know, maybe one of the quests will send me to the right area. That's what I'm gonna hope for. What do you got, Momodi? I wouldn't say I got lost exactly. I was more just looking around, seeing the sights. Alright then. All that's left for you is work hard, make money, and get the quicksand. Well, I don't know about that last part, but I agree with the first two. I would like to work hard and make some money. Next quest, it will be available at level 4. So I guess I just gotta go outside and get some experience. We're almost to the part where we play the game. Therefore, I am gonna look for that last Ethernet shard, wherever it may be. I didn't go this way before, so I'm gonna guess that it's gotta be over in this direction. Then I'll see where my way of the Pugilist quest takes me. I'm hoping that I can go for long enough. I probably plan to stream for about maybe 3 hours at least, and I'm hoping that that will be long enough that I can unlock maybe the first dungeoner and do them on stream. I think that'd be really fun. Okay, that was the Thaumaturge's Guild. But that's not the right way. There's gotta be at least one more, because it tells you when you've gotten them all. I think. Let's go down here. Alright, here's another one. I know we may have gotten this one before. Yes, we definitely got this one. Ah, shoot. Go to the map again. I know I got that one. I got that far one. I'm certain of that. Okay, oh, maybe I've got it. I definitely got this one down here. I got that one in the top right. I got that one. Okay. Going this way. I hope you're enjoying this stream of me being completely. Ruby Road Exchange. Let's try that. Uh, try Asia plant. Uh, uh, well, shoot. I'm not sure where it is. Can't remember. That's all right though. I won't spend all day on it. I'm gonna check my mail here, and then I'll get on with my quest, I guess. See what the moon has for me. Look. Plenty of things to claim here. I'll leave those. I'll leave that too. I'll have to spend these eventually, but not right now. Oh yeah, the Dane Glamour, cool. Okay, yeah. Don't do anything. There's some a chocobo. I didn't do that yet since I don't have like my own chocobo. Card of Aetherite, which can be attuned to new adventures along with travel to their side in times of need. Increases the XP earned by 20% when level 25 and below. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Cloud Glamour. Wind up. Okay, minions. Stuff here. 58th ride tickets. I might want those. That would make getting around early pretty convenient. Barding. Gosh, so much stuff. Oh, free Fantasia. Oh, wow. That'll be useful when Melviera come out. I didn't realize you got that on every character. Excuse me. Ugh. All right, where was the increase? Necklace. And the Aetherite ticket. Those are the things. One first. Ticket? Take those two. I think it might be still delivering stuff. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's everything. I guess I could take these. I don't know what they fill up my inventory. But I might as well just clear out some of this stuff if I can. So, like I said, I've played this game a lot in the past. All this stuff is from that. I have a bunch of tutorials to clear as well. I'll leave any of the glamour stuff just because, I don't think I will try and take this though. I'm interested to see if I can actually use Chocobo. If I could do that from level 2, that'd be a nice bonus. Yeah. Armory chest, I know about that. Here. How to use items. Okay. Items. Okay. Inventory. Now teleport to the authorized nearest any friend whose online status is new adventurer. Okay, that's the most helpful thing ever. Can I move this? Okay. This. This. Okay, it's nice that I can just go ahead and unlock these bardings, even though I don't have my chocobo yet. Now summon a draft chocobo mount. Can I really? I'm really interested to see if I can actually. Okay, I'm unauthorized to summon mount. That's what I thought might be the case. That's alright. I will just play the game as normal. That's probably for the best, to be honest. Alright, where is the map? Okay, right here. We're looking for... wait, how do I get to my map? Close that. This little to navigate. Okay, this I do need to know, because these are controller-specific controls. Select a target with the directional buttons and press confirm once to target it. Okay. First confirm a second time to switch to active mode and ready auto attack. Approach and face the target to start the battle. 2 rotating arrows will appear over the target you're currently attacking. Weapon skills such as spells and weapon such as various actions such as spells and weapon skills can be performed by using the cross hotbar at the bottom of your screen. The action set to your cross hotbar can be initiated via the corresponding button. Okay, I know how to do that much. Most actions require MP. Disciples of Magic and Disciples of War who specialize in ranged attacks are best suited fighting the target from a distance. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's punch some things. Alright. Oh, I did not equip the earring that I grabbed. Let me put that on. Armory chest. Head, it's a head, that is. Oh, and apparently I have a ring in my inventory? Ring of Freedom. Okay. I don't remember when I got that, but I'll take it. Alright. Oh, I think we are done with our moment. I think I actually need to, I should have a hunting log that... Oh, I can't do it yet, I guess. Alright. Guess it's something you unlock with brand companies, maybe? He's looking pretty good. I gotta say that much. Yeah. He's good punching and kicking these bees. Alright, that's the Hornets done. Are the screws on the same map or are they on a different map? Journal. Map. Mapping over this way. Here we go. Alright. Okay, oh, I see them on my map. On my mini-map, that is. That icon looks a little bit different to me. Maybe new or exclusive to consoles, as far as the mini-map goes. Hey, don't touch it. Keep mine. I don't need your help. Ah. Here we go. Damn it. Level 16. I guess they're out here doing their hunting log. That's the only reason I could think of they would be hunting these these little low-level enemies. One more to go. I'll just keep boot shining until they die. I wonder if turning in this quest will be enough to get me to level 4. So I can do the next main story quest. That'd be nice. Or I wonder if there is fate nearby. I don't know how to zoom out of the map. Go. Out a little bit more. The only fate is all the way up there, and it's probably a bit higher level than me because it is all the way up there. I won't mess with that right now. I'll just go turn this in. And can I teleport over to the guild? No, but I can go to the Aetherite, which I think was pretty close. I wish I knew where that last Aethernet shard was. Maybe I'll find it off screen. That's maybe the most elegant solution I can think of, because I don't want to spend all day looking for it, but I will need to find it eventually. That's it. Guild. And I got the one down south. Huh. Okay. Oh, wait, now do I get my hunting? Hunting log. Oh, that did not get me to level 4. But I did get the hunting log, so I guess that's a good thing. So the main reason you want to find all the Aethernet shards early on is that it actually allows you to teleport from in the city to outside of it. To like either of the the areas outside of the city, from any Aethernet shard or from the Aetherite. So it's very convenient for getting around, and I really wish I knew where the last one was. Ah. I go all the way. Goblet. Is that? I think another different area, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna try going over there. Did I get this? Actually, no. I did. I did. Okay, I can't go out there. Now I'm kind of at a loss for where it might be. A little bit. Did maybe not get the one? No, I know I did. I got that one. Alright, well. I got the one upstairs by the castle. Or by the palace room, I guess what it is. Chamber of Rule, I think it's called. Huh. Yeah, see? Got it? Oh, wait. Oh, no, is that it? Am I a dummy? I just didn't even notice that one. I think that's what it is. Yep, I think that's the one. The Alchemist Guild, I think. Alright, cool. Okay, yeah, that was the last one. I now have access to Western Thanalan and Central Thanalan. Nice. And the airship landing. Yeah, so that's a bunch of extra Ethernet points you can teleport to that are all very convenient. Oh, there's some fates out here. Okay, level 5. I could maybe do that. Here's the main thing I'm here for at the moment, is to beat up these guys that are in my hunting log. Actually, look at my hunting log. My folly items harm it. Okay, let me look at that. Got star marmots, hornets, cactuars, snapping. Right, I think some of those are in the other area I was just in. So I may have to go back there. But I'll kill, like other melee classes, plus weapon skills are used to cycle 3 unique battle forms which dictate the flow of weapon skill combos. Hugo's weapon skills will either change your form upon execution, or require you to be in a certain form to execute. There are also weapon skills which will grant damage bonuses when executed while in certain forms. 3 types of forms are as follows: Raptor, Coeurl, and Opo Opo. By successfully changing your form from Opo Opo to Raptor to Coeurl, precisely in that order, you will be granted an increase to attack potency, as well as other additional effects based on the weapon skills executed. Swiftly flowing from one form to the next, if the situation demands is becoming proficient in the art of the monk. Alright, sounds great. Now let me actually move this skill over to here now, because I guess that's the default bar according to the game. Look at my skills, because I think monk skills have positional effects if you do them in the right position. So I guess I want to try practicing that if I can. This is critical damage from the rear, and more potency from the rear. Okay, so those are the same. See this crit? Okay, nice. Now we got 2 abilities. Well, I was trying to open up from the rear. I am gonna keep saying rear because it's funny. At least I think so. Okay. I'm level 4. I hear the cactuars. We'll take care of these guys. I feel like the animation for that move feels pretty good. You just stop. Stomp and punch, I guess. I need to kill 2 more of these. I don't just like the default attack animation too. And is there anything else down here that I need to get right now? Guess I can talk to the Choco Porter. I'm out here. I think there's a Choco Porter. Or maybe not. I'm gonna try to avoid doing any of the side quests. As far as I know, you shouldn't really need them to level too much. I will go ahead and return back to Ul'dah, so I can head to the other area and do the other hunting log steps. So let's see, that was, I believe that was, Western Danaland, so we're going to Central Danaland now. Yeah. Here we go, huge hornets. A couple of these guys. Got it. Two more. And then I need, camping shrimp, which I think will be gonna be over to the right. Yeah, oh, I will almost be level 5 by the time I'm done with this. Nice little, boost. Camping. Here we go. Over here, little vermin. Little marmot. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. How many do I gotta kill? 4. Okay. Okay, and I'm level 5, nice. So I'll pick up my next main scenario quest. I think I had to be level 4 for that. And I'll also pick up my next, Pugilist quest, which I had to be level 5 for. And I'll work on those 2 things next. I gotta say, I'm playing this on PS5 because it's difficult for me to stream games from my laptop right now. It's not like a bad laptop or anything, it's just hard to stream and play a game on it at the same time. It gets a little hot. So, I got this on PS5, which is also why I'm learning to play it on controller. But I am pretty impressed with the performance and the visuals. I've played it on console in the past before, and the loading times were kind of a deal. But that's definitely not a concern right now. So we're thinking of getting the game maybe for the PlayStation. It plays pretty well on the PlayStation 5 at least. Okay, I will see where that is in a minute. First, I'm gonna run over to the Pugilist Guild. Pick up my next quest there. Got a new paladin over here. Oh, I think I passed it. Whoops. I think it's, in this little building here. Kinda easy to miss. Can I actually, zoom out my mini-map a little bit? I think that'd be a good thing to do. Just right. That didn't work. Wait, nope. Okay, I think that did it. Nice. Alright, I'll get a couple new pieces of gear. Well, a new weapon and some pieces of gear. Some warming ups in order for this. I've scattered some gil across Old I want you to run around the city and pick it all up. Well, maybe I should have waited to find all the Ethernet shards till, for this quest. I know how to interact with objects. Haven't I been doing that already? Alright, looking for little piles of gil. Somewhere. Scattered. Alright. Help. Huh. Am I crazy? Says it should be around here. Oh, here we go. Got it. Oh. Okay. Nope, it wasn't letting me interact with it, but I got it. Figured it out. Alright. Another quest marker over here. Down in behind here. The instant. Back here. Hello. Scattered gill. Huh. You're actually pretty well hitting it. Ah, okay. That wasn't actually that well hidden. I'm just a little oblivious, I guess. Next one looks like it's inside the Adventurers Guild. Ah, got it. This one would definitely find. I guess I'll just move on to the next area. And maybe that will take me to where my next quest is, my main scenario quest is too. That'd be nice if there was some overlap there. But I don't see, marker. Alright, let me map this. Oh, there are other parts of it. Okay, well let me map where this is. Okay, so that's outside. Okay, so we'll definitely do this quest first. And then we'll go outside. What am I doing? Accidentally switched bars. Alright, here we go. Coins up top there. And the last ones are in there. Alright. Almost done with this quest. I think I see him. Alright, so for the most part, these really weren't that hard to find. The first one. Excuse me. I'm going to take a very short break. All right. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a sneezing fit. That just kind of came out of nowhere. But it's over now. I think it's passed. The danger has passed. Now we can get back on with our pugilisting, pugilization, pugilist leveling. That's what we're doing. All right. I'll deliver the guild, and it doesn't say the quest is ready to turn in. But maybe there's another part to it. Got a machinist here. Another aura. Looks pretty good. I like that. I like those purple eyes. I'll say that much. We have the same horn. Basically twins, I guess is what I'm saying. Alright, buddy, here's your guild. I wish I could keep it, but that's probably not the case. The way he reacted makes me think that maybe I picked up more money than he actually laid out there. Alright, take yourself to Scorpion Crossing in Western Thanaland. There you'll find 4 large stones. The trial stones they're called. I want you to deal each of these stones a solid boot-shine combo. The impact will arouse the earth sprites that sleep within. You must then defeat. If you find yourself hard-pressed, there's no shame in running away. Yada yada yada. Once you've got your wind back, you can hurl yourself into the fray again. And remember this, strikes bring down opponents, but it's your footwork that keeps you standing. Alright? The advice there, come on. Oh, we got another little pugilist here. Level 9. But Conjure. Okay, I guess he's just a... I gotta say, going with a Lalafell, that was probably my second choice for this character. I think Lalafell are great. I don't know what else to say. But in the end, I thought, you know, this look just fit what I was going for a little better at the moment. It's kind of intense. Yeah. So, you know, it's always a hard choice. Character creation is always one of the toughest things. I think I made about, like, 7 different potential candidates for how the character could look before I settled on this one. You wanted me to go to Western Thanaland? I think my main scenario quest wants me to go to Central Thanaland, but no, since I'm already working on this one, I'll go ahead and complete this before I move on to the other one. Brent, you little goblin. The little aura. I never really know if I'm saying the names of this species right. Aura. Like, it's spelled like that. Could be Alra or Alra. Like, not a big deal either way. Oh, is there something to unlock here? Oh, Choke Reporter, I think. I will do this quest. Anytime you see a quest with like a plus mark on it, that usually means it's unlocking some kind of feature. And so those are generally important to do. Oh, I think she's telling me about housing. I think that's what's going on. Well, I'll still do it once I get back into the city, I guess. But it's definitely not the important quest I thought it was. I used Boot Shine on the trial stones, so then I defeat the Earth Element. Easy peasy. Try try not to disturb those hammer beaks. They're a little bit above me in level. Right? 2 more? I think just beat up those earth sprites over there. I know they're a little higher level, but it would save me a step. Blue shine. Blue shine. Blue shine. Blue shine. Alright, that's all done. And this is ready to turn in now. Can I return already? Nice. Go ahead and do that. That'll take care of this quest easy. Give me the weapon. Don't laugh at me. So you've given the earth sprites what for? Well done. By smiting stone and earth, you forged unyielding weapons of your fists. You say so, my guy. You're a nigh endless fount of vigor. That's definitely true. Alright. Tuto. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, as introduced. Da-da-da. Together, let us strive for mastery of our art. You got it, buddy. The next Holy Fist. Well, we'll see. You know, I'm just a starting adventurer. I don't want to aspire too high for the moment. I'll keep my sights set reasonable right now. I just want to, make my mark. I'm not coming for your spot just yet. Alright, what do I want? What do I want? An eye patch? Eye patch seems pretty good. A shirt also seems good. I won't take the 10 pieces. I actually do need the gear. Eating me, honey, that's tiger by that was my favorite. It's the very best one, and you are it. Alright, we're taking the eye patch. Alright, we got a new weapon. Flip those. Flip this. Oh. I shouldn't have taken the eye patch. Dang it. I wasn't even thinking about that. For some reason, I was still thinking this was an earring, but it's a headpiece. Oh. Why would they make it a headpiece? With no stats on it. That's just bad form, Square Enix. Yoshi P, I'm gonna need you to get on this. Well, shoot. I really wish I'd have taken the shirt now. Oh well. Alright, let me see about this, the goblet quest, just so it's out of my log. I'm gonna keep the circlet on. That's what I'm gonna do. I want my EXP. I think that matters a little bit more. I think, not the Alchemist Guild. The Miners Guild might be somewhat close to this. Speak with Mo. Where is this trying to take me? Wait, this also wants me to go to Western Thanalan. Oh, I see. I gotta go to that part of it first. Alright, what am I trying to do here? Close this. Close that. Western Thanalan. Back to Western Thanalan, I guess I should say. Or paying attention, I probably would have noticed this in the first place, because now I do see that the quest marker is, like, literally right here. Alright. Omarachi. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Due to the quest Where the Heart is the Goblet, you may visit any residential ward within the goblet. Alright. Housing. Yeah. Know about housing, and I know it's expensive enough that I'll probably never own a house. Expensive and competitive enough. But, visit somewhere, I guess. Or? I do like looking around the housing areas, though. And you know, when you're in a guild, a lot of times they'll have houses, so you know that's one way you can kind of experience it. Even if you don't have a house yourself. So that's nice if you're in a pretty decent guild and they have one. Am I gonna have to tour this whole place right now? 14. Hey. Hey. You the person who gave me the quest? Is. Okay, I think I will just go turn this in then. I don't think I will look around the whole housing district. I will grab this Aethernet shard, that way I can come back here. Okay. So, yeah. So let me just leave. I'll leave you people with your houses to your houses. You enjoy them. Oh, hey there. Good morning, everybody. Sorry if I didn't even notice anyone joined. But welcome to the stream. I'm just, you know, level 5, doing all the very early game stuff. Oh, nice, yeah, by all means. Yeah, I was vibing. That's true. I was being jealous of people who own houses. Lady, it may be reserved exclusively for adventurers, but let me tell you, a lot of us are homeless. So, you know, don't feel too bad about it. I don't think I can return. I think my return's on cooldown, so I'll just hope it. But here's my my aura that I made. I think she's looking pretty good. She'll be a male Vieira eventually, but not for quite a while. Yeah, exclusively for exclusive adventurers. Yeah, you know those adventurers who happen to own a free company, for the most part. I can't wait. You know, I've been waiting for Ishgard housing to come out for years, and I can't wait for it to all be bought up in an instant before I even get to look at one of them. I need to hit the Aethernet and go to the other area. Lucky enough to stag one for myself? Yeah, oh, I imagine. I tried to get a Shirogane house the day they came out, and I missed it. um, so I think for me, the plan will just be to get into a free company that that plans to get an Ishgard house or has one whenever they do come out. I got a new skill. What does it do? Snap punch. Okay, so it's the last of my forms. I think I want to put that on triangle. Yeah. All right. All right. What do you got for me, Papa Sean? Uh, do I look the part of an adventurer? I think I still look pretty basic here. Station master. Da da da. All right. Enough of your life story. Just tell me what you want me to do. Okay. What do I want here? Yeah, I want the Disciple of War Boots. Alright, new shoes. Let's check them out. Okay, a little frumpy. But, you know, so is most of the early adventurer clothing in this game. Oh, that's not good. How do I get rid of you? Uh, uh, how do I do things? Alright. Got it. Got him. Eventually I'll have to get some mods, but, you know, I don't really know who to be a mod yet. You know, I haven't had a lot of people coming around, but I guess this early on I can probably take care of most of it myself. All right, there's a new weapon here, which I think I actually already have. I got that from my Pugilist quest. That's a bit of a waste, but I guess I can take the bronze pieces whenever I complete this. That is, I will say, I didn't get any spammers really on my first stream that I did on Monday. So I guess that was fortunate. But I guess it is something I should start to expect as I do this more often. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. And it's a sign I'm cool and noticeable. Well, that's good. Uh, have a pretzel. Have a pretzel for doing such a good job, Patrol Man. Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. Well, you may want to see a new line of work there, buddy. I guess I'll talk to this guy. Maybe should have hit him first. And he's up there. It's been so long since I've done any of this early game questing. I'm not used to like not having the amenities of a chocobo. And like every Aethernet point, you know, and flight too. It's kind of it's refreshing in one way, interesting in another way. Halt, I'm going to have to ask you to put that pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. Put the pretzel on the ground? But it'll get dirty. Terribly sorry for that. You may rest assured the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks. Okay, I'll do that. But don't eat food off the ground. That's that's not sanitary. All right, one more. Scorching days, freezing night. Oh, a Twilight pretzel. You know, these guys, they're making these Twilight pretzels sound really good. I wish I could have one. Like, they're going nuts for these. I see you, giant tortoise. I'll come back for you one of these days. You know, when I'm not level 5 or 6. Alright, I delivered your pretzels. Turned in with a deal for your pretzels, I see. Tell me how fair are Sultan's worn entries. That's a tongue twister. They have anything to report? Not really. Wait a moment, there's more I would ask of you. Alright. Grab these bronze pieces from you. Get myself a little bit of gil. Oh nice, and I'm level 7. I have... This is moment. Truth is, even though I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you. Alright, hit me with it. Hit me with it, Papa Sean. I can take it. A young noble woman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see to her safe return. Sultan sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. Alright. That cannot happen. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Finally, some real work. Some work, you know, befitting, you know, someone of my adventuring capabilities, I must say. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Danaland is vast, and there are only so many of us. And I just got a free company invite. Probably a random one. Unless someone here tells me they just invited me, I'll probably turn it down. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Thank you. From Nanami Irie. That is not a name I recognize. I do know a couple people on this server, Excalibur, if you were wondering. But that's one of them. Like I said, unless someone's watching the stream and they say, "Hey, I invited you," I'm probably turning it down. I will definitely join a free company eventually. But, you know, probably not just a random one. I find those... It's like, you know, I don't know who those people are, and they don't know who I am, so it's just, you know, you never know if it's really going to be a match. Alright, I think we're going to have to do a little bit of fighting here. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Alright, I'll do that if I can click there. Alright, the duration of battle, you'll be unable to pass beyond the red line displayed on the field. You will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives are met. Yep, got it. Indeed. Food, my stream hawk gets rando FC invites on the regular, but I suppose most un-FC'd novices do. Yeah, I mean, it's the same way in any MMO. So I'm not necessarily like, you know, saying it's like bad or anything, or that I don't expect it. Definitely, like, if you start a new character in WoW, or if you just don't have a guild, there are like mods that people have that just like search for ungilded people, and you get spammed a ton of invites, honestly. But I will want to find a free company eventually, because if it goes well, I maybe plan to make this my new main. Oh, hey, I know that guy. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply
It's definitely,
pretend we
these
never
characters
met
were
and
definitely different
continue
people
on
back
your
in the
way.
day. I wonder if I
We
should
both
turn these
know I can
cutscenes
do
on
no
to just
such
autoplay
thing.
and we can just
It
watch
isn't
them
safe
like a
for you
movie.
here alone.
I don't actually know how to do that on console though. I'll
Isn't
try and
safe
figure
for
that
anyone.
out eventually.
Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness.
I'm 90%
What
sure
she
this
lacks
is
in
this
discipline, she makes
Lalafell
up
we were
for in
looking for is
stubbornness.
Nanamo, right? I mean, I haven't done the Ul'dah starting quest, but I feel like it's got to be Nanamo.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
Yeah, definitely.
Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend,
Oh yes, back when
for Lilira's sake,
Thancred did not really have a class at all. Oh, and French recently? That's nice. I would really, man, I do wish I'd, like, do another language. I'd love to replay the game in that way. I think that'd be a fun way to stream it and just, like, a nice way to, like, practice some language, I guess. I think I should be behind him. And this is maybe side. Fair. Yeah, I bet it is. Look at me, I'm a good little pugilist, doing my positional. No, I'm not worried about that. I enjoy, you know, I enjoy hearing you talk about your own experience with it. And you know, I would like to tune in and see that, I think. So maybe I'll try and catch it next week. That's right. Your little Lester Blancos ain't got nothing on me. I do like the little arrows that they've added for, like, I guess making sure your position's right and making that more visible. That's definitely a new thing since the last time I played, which was, like, right at the beginning of Shadowbringers. Yeah, I know there's been a little bit of, like, different quality of life stuff they've added to the game since then. Yeah, that definitely seems like a reasonable time. I was a little, like, I was a little unsure about streaming this early, you know, in the afternoon, but I guess I just wanted to try it. I streamed in the evenings on Mondays, and I felt like maybe with 14, since I know not a lot of people watch MMOs in general sometimes, that maybe being in a less competitive time slot might be helpful. And I mean, you know, you guys showed up, which I appreciate. So I guess that's maybe a good sign for it. Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, I just kind of got to experiment with things. So that's what I'm doing. Oh hey, it's back when Heidelin was still in the game.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one.
I'm wondering, because, like,
A
you know,
light there
Endwalker is
once
supposed to tie up
was,
the
that
Heidelin
shone
and
throughout
Zodiac
this realm,
storyline, like, at last.
yet it hath
But it's been a long
since
time
turned
since
dim.
we've gotten, like, a proper Heidelin cutscene. Like,
And
in the
as
where the
it
game
hath
is currently.
faltered,
I'm wondering
so
if we're
hath
gonna, like, maybe
darkness
get
risen up
any of those
in its
again
stead,
in, like, the final
presaging
main
an
story
end
quest for
to
this
life.
expansion, or
For the
at least
sake of all,
during the story
I
of Endwalker.
beseech thee,
Um,
deliver us from
it would
this
seem
fate.
appropriate, but with all that's happened, it's hard to say.
The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
I do like, though, how, like, the game story has gone through, like, various stages of being Final Fantasy, because, like, looking for the crystals, which is what Heidelin's saying to do now, that's very classic Final Fantasy. But by the time you're in, like, Stormblood
By
or
thy
Shadowbringer,
deeds
it's a whole
shall
different
the
era.
crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Oh hey, who's that? Who are these randos?
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming a
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. I just imagine my character waking up and being like, whoa, man, I
Would you
just had,
mind
like, the
telling me what
craziest
that
trip.
was?
You would not believe there was, like, a crystal there, and a whole bunch of people flying around in blue light, and, like, Thancred and Nanamo just giving you, like, looking at you like you're stupid or something like that.
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
He just believes me about the crystal, I guess. That's convenient.
But a Of course. This changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare.
I do kind of wonder
Leave
about
Lady
the
Lilira in
continuity.
your capable
At this point,
Dare
like,
you
I
pass me
know
about like a swaddled babe?
Thancred is, possessed by,
I shall return and tell them myself.
I can't remember his name, the Askian. I know that's, like, the case towards the end of the A Realm Reborn story, but I'm wondering if that's, like, already the case, or if it happens kind of off screen or whatever.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long.
It's been a long time since I played A Realm
Until
Reborn,
then,
so I honestly
Try and stay
don't
awake.
remember. Somewhere after Ifrit. Okay. You know, but you gotta think, it is kind of suspect. You're hanging out with him. There's a void scent here already. You gotta kind of wonder, you know, if it's a little bit suspicious. That's all. That's all. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. I'm trying to think. My main character, I started in Gridania, and I know you meet Papalimo and Ida there in the beginning. Alright, let's see. Gods, you've returned. You had us also worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief. So would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I've already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan, you and the people of Ul'dah. Not to say such things, we will find it, I swear to you. What? I apologize for causing you undue worry. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. Cute little curtsy that they do. I cannot thank you enough. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Why, yes, that's true. Please give me all the riches. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Oh, my leg. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar. Huh? No, I don't know about that. You might be overselling Thancred a little bit. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Brock, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanlin as you did to us today. Alright. Next quest. Oh, nice. This one should level me up, too. A Sissadoa needs a reliable adventurer to deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to pay a debt of gratitude which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. You're really giving my voice acting skills a run for their money here. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines for which I wait is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the Royal Plantations and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. That's alright, that's alright. No, it doesn't come calling soon. Give me the thingy, lady. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight. There's a lot of alliteration happening right now. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such, we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the Coffer and Coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Alright, y'all are gonna have to calm down for just a second. Oh, that's a big old free company ad. I need to, actually to make my text size smaller, I think. Settings. Because that's definitely difficult to read. Early AR is interesting in that it has assorted Lalafell NPCs trying to do the alternative Taru speak from 11, and that in rare cases in English it'll have Mikote roll their R's, French all Mikote roll their R's still, which is still interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. Even, I'm trying to, like, imagine Ishtala just, like, rolling her R's nonstop. That certainly sounds like a novel way to experience, Okay, so I have a funny story about Final Fantasy XI. I'll go ahead and take a second here and tell that. So I really wanted to play it when I first got a PC, which was in the mid 2000s, something like that, maybe the late 2000s. I didn't really grow up with PC games, and so I'd never really played MMOs. But I wanted to play Final Fantasy XI, and so I downloaded a free trial of it with a friend. Because he had played it before, and he was gonna show me how to play the game, I guess. And so we played the free trial for that day and leveled some, and you know, played it for a while. And so I was really excited. We were kind of doing a LAN thing. I had my PC over at his apartment. And then when I got home to try and play it again on my own, I was banned, and I didn't know why. I didn't do anything to I didn't cheat or anything like that. But what the case was is because we were playing at his apartment, it thought we were multi-boxers, I think, and playing on the same IP. So I've only ever played Final Fantasy XI for one day on a free trial. I probably could have gone back to it at some point, but I just never did. I think from there I picked up WoW, and that was around the time Wrath of the Lich King had come out, and so I just played that. Yeah, it was a bad first experience, that's for sure. Cat font size. Let's lower that. Why? I don't think that worked. I don't know if that worked. Font size. Here we go. Apply. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I think while I'm here, I also want to just make my UI a little smaller in general. It's quite large right now. HUD. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I did love Wrath of the Lich King. It was a good expansion. I still try to revisit WoW now and again, but it's hard to stick with it for very long. How do I just make my HUD small? How do I do it? Is it maybe it's under system configuration, maybe? Display setting? Try that. I think that's, yeah, I think that's a little less intrusive. Yeah. I'll definitely have to go in and, like, more intentionally customize everything at some point. But I don't feel like getting into that right now. I'm kind of, like, really particular about my UIs. On PC, I usually do, like, really cool stuff with the bars. Like, as far as arranging them goes and, like, some kind of design. And I'll be interested to see what I can actually do with the cross hot bar. Okay, here we go. Drink for you, lassie. You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. You say so. What's that? Da-da-da. Okay, thank you for the XP. And I got my first roll action. I definitely want to move. Why'd my map pop up? Okay, what is this? Second wind, I think? Second wind instantly restores own HP. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put that on the other bar somewhere. I'll put it on D-pad. I probably won't even have this on my main bars in the future, but while I don't have a lot of abilities, anything's fine. Okay, Roger. Next quest. Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work, some of which may be useful to you. Word is, Blackburst Station sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. A bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you can do a lot work. I feel like this is a weird time to give me the tutorial pop-up for gear. Like, I feel like that could have come when I got my first piece of gear, but, who am I to judge? I always find, I find tutorials are always weirdly paced in general. Like, for Neo, if you've ever played that, especially in Neo 2, you get the tutorial for, like, using magic well after the point where you actually have unlocked magic. At least for the average player, I assume. Like this. I've already attuned to an aetheryte, but now it's telling me about aetherytes. I always think that's interesting how and when they decide to feed you those pieces of information. And for work, perchance. If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are sellswords hired by Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work, and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to me that your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me again. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Warren. Okay. How do I get... oh, okay, independent armor. Give me some gear. I don't... You can map skill to your bar without having unlocked them. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't know if I'll do that right this second, but it is definitely something I probably should do. How do I get back over to this shop? Okay. I need a hat. I think I actually have that eye patch already. Oh, here we go. Level 8. A little better. So the funny thing is, I'm gonna get a chest piece from this quest, but I have to have one already for the quest. Leather belt. Best to wait till 30. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense because then you have the class unlocked. That makes sense. Legs, and then boot. Oh no, I'm out of money. Don't get a lot of money early on. Well, hopefully I got enough to actually do what he wants me to do. Hands. Belt. Legs. And we are in the full-on clown suit now. But you know, that's alright. It's an MMO rite of passage to wear the clown suit. So I'll never complain about that too much. I understand it's part of my responsibility as a new MMO character. Good, everything appears in order. And know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between. I would not have you throw your life away. I've had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear, alright? And thank you for now just giving me the chest that I just bought. I will take the bronze piece. Okay. Part 2. I will take this new weapon once I'm done with this. Let's get to it then, shall we? 4 wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch. A tunnel which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and now we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep, but no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. The item. Alright, oh, there's a fate here. Maybe I'll see if, people are doing that. Fates and stuff. See, this makes sense. Tell you about fates on the way to your first fate. And it looks like we do got some people here working on it. Almost. Target. Guess I'll take... no, I don't think that guy's bothering. Ooh. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Oh, where's my... Yeah, oh, I see it down at the bottom. Alright, these guys are pushing it down. Oh no, I de-targeted him. How do I target him back? Controller! Controller, please! Right, leveled up from that. Once the fate is complete. Okay. Active, yep, got it. I think I'll just move on to my quest now. Which is up here. Alright. Can't... While interacting... Oh, there we go. My character was already using it. I was like, what do you mean I can't use it while interacting? That's what I have to do. Here we go. I was like, if you really sent me all the way over here to play exactly one monster, that would be like low even for early game MMO quest standards, I think. sprint. You know, so like I think I've argued against like being able to sprint all the time. But definitely early on, before you get a chocobo, I really wish I could just sprint all the time. At least out of combat. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Good choice of words, I think. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amagina and Son's mineral concern, but of Ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend a hand. Yeah, well, I'm the one you got, so... Now, give me all the work. And I'm gonna put these weapons I got. A leather Himante. You know, it's kind of interesting... In the expansions, which I'm sure you guys know, whenever you're doing the main scenario quest, you get high quality gear, and basically you get a whole set. And that would be nice if they were hitting me with that now, I guess is all. Izumeda wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor. Alright. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast untapped vein of war beneath the ruins of Silda. But that is not at all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. Blech. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Whiston, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, they say his master plans to use his new fortune favor with the Sequarium. They're throwing a bunch of words at me, and I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. Oh, I know that name. I know Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished skill upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Whiston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventually may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, I know he comes back in a big way. At least for a little bit. I'm told he's at the Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Martin said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Whiston and volunteer for his expedition. Oh. Speaking of NPCs that show up before they're like super important or whatever. In like the opening cutscene where you're talking to Momodi, not like the opening cut, but one of the like first scenes where you're talking to Momodi at the Adventurers Guild, I'm pretty sure I saw Ilbert walk by with like no introduction, or like he was called like Wayward Gambler or something like that. But I'm like 90% sure it was Ilbert. Whiston. Come to join. Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home? I guess that's something an adventurer can do. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Fine. You'll have to carry me. I don't know about that one. You know, it's interesting that, like, 2 of these first few quests that I'm doing in Ul'dah, like the Money City, are giving away free, like, snacks to people. Like, I don't know, there's something a little odd about that there. Winston's kind to us. I like it. Alright, short and sweet. For me, I want to eat it, but then I don't, because then it'd be gone. Yeah, well, I understand that. Tell Winston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. But Winston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Oh, a ginger cookie. I'd better save some for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. Oh, that's nice of me. I like playing with Winston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Winston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Right. I'm wondering if this guy shows up in the story, like, later again. I feel like probably not, but there's a lot of Scions or people that hang out in the Scions place that I just don't really remember who they are. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better, yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer, and we will reclaim our dignity and with it our place within those walls. Pray return to the waking sands. Not yet. Not just yet. We found her. We found the vein, Winston. You must come and see. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. Yeah, I'll be returning a lot to the Waking Sands eventually, but not just yet. I do think the curve of leveling feels smooth so far. I mean, granted, it's very early days. I've only been playing for about 2 hours, but I haven't really had to stop and just level at any point. There's been consistent quests, so that's good. We beat up this guy because he's in my hunting log apparently. And I guess I'm hoping that it's true that they've culled a lot of the oh, I don't want to fight that guy by myself. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna hope that it's true that they've culled a lot of the Realm Reborn stuff. That's what I've heard. A lot of the I guess just level 50 quests that you had to do between the end of a Realm Reborn and the beginning of Heavensward. So I'm gonna hope that's true. I guess we'll see. Alright, that one's done. I don't see any others around here. Oh. Looks like, Winston was maybe betrayed. All's balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? God's damned idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order? While the masters of Old Dahl looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. Syndicate? Ah, finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy, now you won't have to die alone. Oh, hey, here's a friend. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. part of the plan. Oh, well, I didn't even get to read all that. Kind of just went away on its own. You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? Well, now I guess we'll find out. Ah, get out of here. Hey. I don't know why he did it in that direction. Oh well. It, you know, makes my job easier. Got a nice little close-up here for you. But the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. I gotta say, the scale of Askian, like, plots? Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I gotta say, the scale of Askian plots from, like, animating a golem to attack you, just like balloons in size over the course of the game. So like, you know, whatever the hell you're doing in that one dungeon in Shadowbringers, it's just like, it's funny to think about, like, you know, here's a golem versus here's an entire dungeon of what happened to our city in the distant past or whatever. Yeah, these are weenie Askians. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I assume that that was La Habrea. That's his name. I remembered. And also, again, I want to point out that it's definitely sketchy. You see an Askian. He summons a golem to fight you. And then Thancred shows up, like, literally 10 seconds later. I'm thinking he's already... It's sketchy. It's sketchy is all I can say. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dah herself could not rival you. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two, Desert Rose. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it, bloody Amalja. What stirred 'em up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Thancred, he just looks like such a creep, you know, in these early Realm Reborn scenes. Like, basically up until the end of A Realm Reborn, I don't trust him. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? It's a nice shot, actually, of Dalamud. I kind of want to screenshot that. And of course, to the Primals, a fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louiswall will know what to do. Need only trust in his judgment. I don't know about his judgment these days. What is that mask? What is that mask? Sorry, lost my voice a little bit. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree. Maybe Papa Shan will know something. It's also kind of funny how often your character just like blacks out this early on in the story. Just like every few cutscenes, your character like has some like Heidelin memory thingy, and passes out. And like it's a wonder that you even that you even make it through some of these quests sometimes. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? This voiced. I feel like it's not. Right? Yeah, no. Okay. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. Yeah, well, so do you, Thancred. So, like, before you start pointing the finger, I need you to look at yourself. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Look inward. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Whiston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of Aether and Thanalan. Again, I don't think scholar applies to Thancred in any way. I really think they're overselling him with this scholar bit. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. I mean, I do think it's, like, pretty clear that, like, they maybe didn't quite have a handle on Thancred's character early on. Because he does go through so many changes in terms of job and, like, attitude to an extent as the story goes on. Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have, never mind, fairly well. But yeah, like, you know, I would accept adventurer or, like, explorer, investigator, anything like that I think would fit. Scholar is not the right word. That's all I can say. Music's pretty nice. I actually have had my volume down for a lot of it. I haven't, but I've got it up now, at least a little bit, so I can hear it. Hopefully you shouldn't be hearing it from my TV and the you know, the actual stream. If you are, please let me know. 12, bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was so fool to trust those men. Olorito owns the God's damn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you. If Lolorito... This guy's really trying to, like... If this were YouTube, as much as he's swearing, I'd be demonetized already. And you, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. Yeah, definitely. You know, it's interesting. I never really, like, took note of him until you get to the end of A Realm Reborn and all the stuff happens. So it's interesting to, like, have the perspective now and see, like, some of these characters and, like, where they were originally built into the story that, you know, it just didn't really occur to me to think about it very much at the time. Like, I know Papa Sean shows up in later parts of the story as well in a bigger role than just some random dude out in the middle of Central Thanaland. So I think that's neat. All right. I'll speak with the others and make sure your partner stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito spies may be watching. Speak with Momodi. And I think, where am I going? I think once I turn this quest in, I'll be level 10, so I'll be able to pick up my next Pugilist quest, which will be... I was kind of hoping I could get to dungeons on this stream, but now I'm sort of wondering if I will, because if I remember correctly, you don't unlock the first one till like level 15 or so. But I will be streaming the game again tomorrow at the same time. So maybe what I'll do... 16, okay. Maybe what I'll do is try and like unlock them or get pretty close. And then I'll be able to go through them tomorrow. Maybe that's the plan. But we'll see. I'll still be streaming for a little while, though. Do I have any other hunting log target in this area in particular? Orbon, Nestling Buzzard. Okay, that's in Western Thanaland. Western Thanaland. Okay, they're all in the other zone for the most part, except for this guy. So yeah, I guess I won't worry about it for the moment. Modi's right in here. You know, I kind of like all these Adventurers Guild leaders, like Mother Mione is the one in Gridania. It's kind of a shame that, like, you never really come back and talk to them after, like, at least the first 30 levels of the story. After that, they're just kind of, like, completely forgotten. Alright, settle down, Brock. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Whiston, on the other hand, is now a pariah, about as welcome round here as a rabid wolf. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wronged man. Again, alliteration. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenar Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nald Thal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Why, he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room, my treat. Just have a word with Atopa Potapa whenever you feel like staying. Alright, thank you. And when you've got your appetite for adventure and back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. Oh, guild leaves, I forgot. I forgot about, do people do guild leaves really at all anymore? Like, I know for crafting and gathering, yeah. But anyways, we have a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way to earn yourself some extra gil. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, okay. Who knows in the chat? Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Yeah, I probably won't do that, but thank you for the offer. Complete. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under duty in the main menu. Excuse me. And will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. We can try to do that. I might be on. I think we might have to be on the same data center, so we might have to figure that out. But if we can make it work, we'll make it work. All right, let me accept this quest. Now let me accept this quest, but then I will also go to my guild. Geez, I have a whole group forming. That's nice. Thank you guys. Look what the squirrel dragged in. Good to see you, Brock. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fella by the name of Dadanan who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. That's that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. Why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon, if you've the gil for it, that is. You'll find the chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun, he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Alright, jeez. Yeah, thank you for the offers. If I get to one of the dungeons today, then I'll definitely take you up on them. I got a leg sweep. Let's see, I think that's a roll action. Roll, leg sweep. Stuns target, yeah, I'm gonna stick that on the other bar again. I passed the Pugilist Guild. I always do that. It's off to the side over here, and I just end up, like, I don't know, it's easy to miss, I guess. Alright, Haman. What do you got for me? Guildmaster Haman wishes you to build upon your knowledge of combinations. Ah, there you are, Brock. I see you've been training hard as ever. Your eyes are starting to have the sharpness of a predator about them. Last time you learned the basics of combinations, I would have you build on that knowledge. Set up 5 wooden dummies outside the guild along the merchant strip. By way of a warm-up, I want you to deal each a solid boot-shine combo. Oh, and don't mind the townsfolk who have gathered to watch. I would say I have the eyes of a predator. I would agree with that statement. My eyes, they look pretty intense, if I do say so myself. Yeah, leg sweep, yeah. But still, I feel weird. If I have an ability, I want it to be on my bars somewhere. Alright. Boot shot. It's funny. He's saying like he wants me to build on my knowledge of combinations. But my first quest was just to use boot shine, and now that's the same thing. So I'm not really sure. Oh, thank you for the theme music. Really helping me get in the vibe here of boot shining these dummies. Yeah, it is a punch combo. I agree with that. I'm just saying, like, he said he wants me to build on my knowledge. It would, like, I would think like using the combos that I've already unlocked would be like the thing to do. Like using, you know, the forms. I mean, like going through the forms, I would think that would be like the content of the quest. So the wooden dummies have felt your wrath. Good. Now we can move on to your lesson. When you first came to us, I taught you that combinations make a pugilist. What you need to know next is that not any hodgepodge of strikes makes a combination. Oh, here we go. See, this is what I was talking about. There's an order to things, a natural flow from one technique to another. Today I would have you practice one of the most elementary combinations in the pugilist's arsenal. It goes like this. Lead in with a swift boot shine, keep your fall off balance with a true strike, then bring it home with a blistering snap punch. With practice, combinations such as this will become second nature. They must if you expect to become an accomplished pugilist. Now you'll need some opponents to practice on. The key turn that infests the rat's nest in Central Thanalan ought to serve. Hit them with Snap Punch 3 times, and we'll call it a lesson well learned. Alright. These quests keep taking me to different parts of Thanalan. Like, my main story quest wants me to go to Western Thanalan. This one wants me to go to Central Thanalan. It'd be nice if they could line up a little bit better. Alright, I'll do this one first. Where actually is it? Map. Okay, all the way at the top, because of course it is. Let's sprint. Just going on a nice leisurely walk through the desert. Alright. Almost there. So it says to use Snap Punch 3 times. I'm wondering if I can just like spam it on one guy. Or you know, actually maybe you can't even use it unless you've done the combo. Okay, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I see. For some reason I thought that you could just like execute them out of order if you wanted to mess up your points. But I guess not, and I guess that makes sense. Oh, later you can. Okay. Alright, I think I can just return here. The monk skill, I see. Yeah, like I said, this is one class that I've never really explored that much of. Like, I've touched it just a little bit on my main, but, yeah, I don't really know how it works in depth to any degree. Hey, you've already mastered the Snap Punch combination? Crikey, you're a natural at it, just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists when the mood strikes me. I treat you to a demonstration here and now, except I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Haman has a penchant. Oh, well, I skipped that. 5 years, Master's humility aside, your progress is truly astounding. If I don't keep on my toes, you're like to surpass me in a matter of moons. Yes, that will happen. Yeah, positional's the class. I do know that much. And, like, I'm not too worried about that because I played Ninja before, and Ninja also has positionals. Maybe not as many, but it did have some. Just between you and me, Chichito's been in the slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Rurukuda's the lad's name, and he and Chichito joined the guild together. 2 of them were born to refugees and were orphaned in the calamity. Not long after I was made guildmaster, I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would. I took them in and clothed them and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them as well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals both, one helping to raise the other up. What that we knew was become of Rurukuda. But we were talking about you. You've proven yourself a worthy member of our guild, training hard and learning fast. To recognize your efforts, I grant you leave to join other guilds. Of course, before you can take up another discipline, you need to receive permission from the relevant guildmaster. If combat's your calling, you might like to seek out the gladiators or thaumaturges. But if you'd prefer an alternative to cracking skulls, Uldal is also famous for its weavers, goldmasters, alchemists, and miners. As your guildmaster, though, it'd please me most if you place our art above others, but whatever you choose to do, know that I wish you the best. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Blah. Getting tongue-tied. Alright, I would get boots here. Because boots were the one thing I wasn't able to buy when I bought all that equipment. But my boots are theoretically the most outdated thing. I will say one thing I'm really glad about is not having to level like another class to unlock the monk the way you used to have to back in the day. That'll be that's a nice time saver. I hit level 11. That's not. All right. So what was I doing for this quest? Western Thanalan, I think, is where I had to go. You know, I'm getting pretty close to the dungeon, I guess, at least to the level. So maybe I'll try and push through. It would be nice to get it done on stream. But I will say, my voice is getting a little thin. I don't know if you can hear that. But we'll see what happens. And yeah, definitely that was like one of the like. Yeah. Yeah, but definitely like the worst thing, you know, with cross-class skills, especially, like having to level Black Mage so I could have Swift Cast on my Scholar. Which is something I had to do, you know, in A Realm Reborn. That was the worst thing. And it just, like, completely slows you down, you know? Like, I would have to get to 30 on this and then go be another class that I don't want to play for 15 levels. No thanks. I'm good on that. Excuse me. Okay, I'll just. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting system back in the day. And like the funny thing is, like when A Realm Reborn came out, it's like I don't know. I kind of just accepted it as like this is the case, you know. So I guess I'll do it. But No, it didn't have to be that way, and I'm glad it isn't now. Let me take care of these guys. Get the hunting logs done. I think I only need to kill... Yeah, that one. I think I only need to kill one more of these, too. Can't punch him? Got him. Thanks, I got that before it wore off. And neither of those completed a log. Open my map. I think I need to actually go down this way, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock those out. I feel like it's better to do your hunting logs early, so the EXP kind of still helps, as opposed to like if you do them later and they're just like a tiny little dent in your EXP bar. So I'm gonna look for the rest of these. I need these guys. Yeah, I need the sand toad. I will say, so one of the reasons I wanted to play a monk, or I guess the Pugilist right now, but eventually a monk, is there are some like super cool monk weapons in the game that I've seen throughout my time playing, where they're just like gloves or gauntlets, you know? And they look like kind of demure, and like I want to use those weapons, but the worst thing about playing a Pugilist is like at the start you're stuck with, you know, this kind of thing, and I really don't like these. But I hope I can, I guess get through it pretty soon so I can glamour something, cool, you know? Tonfas, yeah, Tonfa styles are cool. I do kind of wish that, like, any of the Tonfa styles had, like, animations that, like, looked like you were using Tonfa, but, you know, can't be too choosy with things like that. But, like, the friggin', the Qatar style weapons, I guess they are, I can say that's definitely not really my speed. Okay. I guess I'll go up here. No, I want to go up over there, actually. I feel like the other enemies would be farther over there. Maybe? Can you show me, actually? Can I, like, look and see on the map where they are? Nesting Buzzard in Hammerley. I know is where I am, well, the area above me, at least. Yeah, it's definitely, like, I feel like, weapon-wise, Monk has, like, a lot of good options, but some of its options are just, like, no hard pass, like, 100% never, I never want to look at that thing again, you know? But it's better than, like, Machinist, I think, where, like, 90% of its weapons are of that quality. Like, you just don't even want to look at them, or at least I don't. But compared to something like, maybe like Samurai, where, like, most of the weapons are pretty decent looking, like, there are some that are just okay, but there's few that are, like, awful, you know? So, like, Samurai's got it pretty good in that regard. Ninja, I think, is maybe, like, 70-30, you know, there's a few designs that aren't that interesting or maybe oversized compared to what they should look like, but most of them are pretty good. But Monk's definitely more like 50-50, and Machinist is like 10% of the weapons are good, are good looking. I'm not finding these guys. I'm looking for birds. I'm pretty sure that's what they were. I'll look again. Yes, nesting buzzard. Then also goblin mugger. Well, I know there's no... Well, it says they're in this area. Well, I wonder where they're at. Giant tortoise. I'm not worried about that guy. I'm not seeing these. I'm really not. Alright, well, I guess I won't linger on it for too long. Maybe... I know sometimes the, like, area that the hunting log tells you isn't the most accurate thing, so... I guess I'll just move on and hope I see them a little bit later. Somewhere else in the zone? Maybe? Yeah, because I'm not seeing any. Those are ladybugs back there. I know they're not back there. Alright, well, whatever. They'll show up if they want to, I guess. Hunting log info. Okay, well. Well, shoot, I guess since you were kind enough to link it, I'll go ahead and see. Okay, pugilist rank 1. Let's see. I'm looking for 7. No, I'm looking for 6. Okay, I see what that is. Are they below me again? Maybe? Or up here? Those are hammer beaks. They're below. That definitely sounded violent. Okay, they're not below. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm going up. I'll grab these another time. Maybe I'll like once I stop streaming, maybe I'll just run over and grab them real quick. But I don't want to waste too much time on it on stream. Thank you though. That's a useful link. I'll bookmark it and I'll have it for the future. All right. I think I've now spent like quite a bit just wandering around this little area. I think I will get on with the quest for the moment, or maybe do this fate if people are doing it. Oh no, that guy's gonna die! Oh, that looks like a boss bait? Maybe? No. I think it's just some guys. Come here. This is kind of unfortunate that, like, the fate mobs aggro, and then they're, like, next to a bunch of other, mobs that also aggro. So that definitely makes doing it a little more difficult. At least if you're by yourself. Like that little thaumaturge float. But it's alright, he's got a partner now. And together, I'm sure we can take care of all these dusty monsters. Whoa, well that's a nice name, nice stream-friendly name here. I'm a hoe of the era. That's a little sus. Take care of this guy real quick. Okay, is that one more? Okay. That should do it, I think. Yep. Nice. Thanks to the help of Magic Supplier, apt name for a thaumaturge, I guess, and I'm a hoe. A less apt name for a Viera. All right. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna maybe do the next few quests, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it to the dungeon today. My knee's starting to bother me a little bit, and my voice is getting a little bit worn out. So I'll go for a little while longer, but I'll probably have to hit up those dungeons tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking now. Brock, I presume. Momodi said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. Keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. That's why I've asked Momodi to send me any souls looking for work. Oh. What do I want here? More legs? Those legs. Okay. Maybe just take the... Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Just take you know what? No, it was boots that I chose. Shoot. Oh well. Oh well. It's not like there's any, like, real need for gear right now. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair. I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Hey, Copperbell Mines, that's a thing. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Alright. Plenty up top. People sure... They sure do come up with some names. Oh, see, Saru Ishiku. Now that's a nice little... That's a nice, wholesome name. That one sounds like a real name. Drunken Stag. Turn this in. And over. Close the mines due to some incident in the depths. Then I'll grab these bronze pieces. And I leveled up again. Nice. Level 12. We're definitely moving. The product you heard Din Din going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw nashicite. Gotta stretch. Whew. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. I packed it up and hauled it out even, but then them 12 damn goblins came along. Not like any goblins I'd seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. Stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beast. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my nashicite? Nashicite? That's not a nice name. It almost sounds like a bad word. Alright, let's take these guys out. I didn't mean to start fighting that other one, but we'll have to take care of him too in just a second. Okay, I have a do that. I think there's one more. Excuse me. Okay, and now I just have to bring this in. I'd like to reach like a good like stopping point with the quest, I guess. Maybe the next time I go back to Momodi, um, is a good spot for that. But I kind of don't just want to stop like in the middle of like a zone. Especially going back to Momodi, I guess will let me get some rested EXP, which is always a good thing. So maybe that's my plan. I'm gonna try and like stick through to that point. Frankenstein wishes to repay your kindness with some useful information. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun ninjas have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. Gotten so bad the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midgets could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There have already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Foofaloopa know. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work. Alright. Take care of some of these guys. 4. I'm wondering if maybe tomorrow I might experiment with I make like a royalty-free music playlist and having that go on while I'm streaming this. Maybe that'll like provide a nice like chill vibe to stream. We'll see. That's one of these. Get out of my face. They're not what I need. Yeah, geez, I'm like halfway to 13 already. I think these quests are still like, yeah, level 11, so you're definitely right that I'm gonna be outpacing these pretty quickly. It's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, well, I'm 13 now. Jeez. Okay. Oofloopa wants you to track down a missing courier. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leo Frick is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we have exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. Aw, he's being ghosted. That's sad. You must have made it to Central Thanalan, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbird Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbird Station in Central Thanalan. With luck, you will find her quickly. Where is this taking me exactly? Central Thanalan. Okay, so I guess I'll just aetheryte over there, I think. Let me get that. Teleport. Nope, not Western Thanalan. Nope. No. Central Dandelion. I guess I can use an Aetheryte ticket, save a little bit of money. I could also maybe save those because I know it's like later on you start having really expensive Aetheryte costs like 999 each teleport, but also you have a lot more money by that point in the game, so I don't know. It doesn't really matter much either way, I guess. I don't think I'll do this. I have to level sync for it. Probably not worth that much EXP. Gonna try and power through these main scenario quests for a little bit. Alright, Cecily. A letter. I've got Foofaloopa's right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Got to tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Foofaloopa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbird Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Alright, I can do that. Alright, we're moving. We're schmoving through these. This looks kind of like where the materia guy is. But I think he's maybe a little farther up in this. I don't really remember. I don't guess you ever really come back here. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Foofaloopa sent you all this way because of a late letter? The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The brass blades don't give a Kiko's arse about the settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associated with them. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Oh, come on, buddy. Leofric has a request for an adventurer looking to do some good. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do more good? Do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn adventurers, the lot of you. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine, then listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiberon Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Eolond Quiberon, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Alright, a lot of walking back and forth happening right now. Really can't wait until I have that chocobo. Oh. I've got no time for you, Ant-Man soldier. I'm on a mission. I'm a woman on a mission. Let's take care of these guys. I wonder if I can, pick it up. Okay, there's one time that's dead. Oh, he healed himself. That's rude. Alright, now I'm gonna kill him. Come on, guys. It doesn't have to be this way. You'll just step out of the way calmly. Could live. Could survive another day. I'm hoping I go back to Momodi soon. I know I said like that would maybe be my stopping point, but it's been a little bit longer of a chain than I anticipated. But we'll see. If it goes on for too long, I'll take a break when I need to. Oh no, not the ants. Anything but the ants. Oh, I actually need to kill this guy. I'll come back for him. I'll just get these ones over here, actually. Far away from the dangerous ants. Okay, and I think this should be, this should complete one of the hunting ones. Yeah, nice. So I think I've only really got 2 more to do. Yeah, almost done with that. That's nice. Then I think, if I remember correctly, once you complete like an entire tier of the hunting log, you get like a big burst of the XP. Alright, let's turn this in. Grab some new gloves. That's convenient. I feel like I'm looking like a little bit more put together now. You know, a little bit like mismatched color-wise, but I don't know. I think it looks all right. So I haven't gotten the Subligard yet. That's my favorite piece of a Realm Reborn leveling gear. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so instead I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufalupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Okay, I'll teleport back. Behemoth. I have one of those too, I just can't ride it yet. I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. It's like 5 minutes ago. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the Brass Blades of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it. There must be some mistake. You couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. Oh no, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, buddy. Alright, getting a belt. Level up. I'm really schmooving through this leveling. It's definitely faster than I remember. Alright, falling for falls. Foopaloopa needs you to assist his fellow brass blades. I'll speak with Todoruna. Oh, they're really sending me all over Thanalan right now. But it is nice to be going at a pretty fast pace, a brisk pace. A shield? I don't need a shield. That's a weird reward. Like that is the only one. But, well, you know, the bronze pieces are always welcome. I could always use the gill. See, now this is what I'm talking about. A new monk weapon. What we want to see. Alright. I'm speeding through the text a little bit more than I was. That's how you know my voice is tired. You know, these are, you know, I'm not dealing with the Scions really yet. Or like the main story in a big way. So, I think that's fine. Alright, raft. Fresh fish. Got a little bit of extortion going on here. I'm not exactly comfortable being a part of it, but it is what it is. Oh, I can now accept the next class quest. Already? I think I got a new weapon. Right here. For the immense scenario quest. Well, you know, I mean, I like the story in general. But it definitely early on, you know, I do agree that it's a little bit rough. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quiveron Manse were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plan. They're building up to Copperbell Mines. I really think this might happen soon. But they do keep talking about Copperbell, so maybe I'll be able to get this first dungeon done on stream. Maybe. Or maybe I'll unlock it. If I get to that point, maybe I'll unlock it, and then it'll be like the first thing I do next time. Maybe. I don't know, something I like. I know I won't be able to keep going for too much longer, but like I am enjoying just playing and doing the throw again stuff, so like I don't want to stop just yet. Oh, is it Sestashio first? Maybe it is. They just keep talking to me about Copperbell Mines. Captain Baldwin, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell Mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Quiveron's men, sir. That man is a thief and scoundrel. This guy's way too naive to be in the Brass Blades. I feel kind of bad for him. What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon for... It didn't have to be like that. Uh-oh. That sounds dangerous. They'd get their Nashicite, I'd get my guilt, and none would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorita finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I am acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. Obvious. No, that can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Foopaloopa? To serve and protect? Ha! We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer, do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quiveron IV, Esquire. Killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Damn. I think I want to take out this guy first. He seems like a healer. You always got to take the healer out first. The healer or the mage, you know, same thing. I'll take out these little guys too. And I'll heal myself. Alright. Dead. And dead. Alright, time for the big guy. It's done here. God, man. Right, get wrecked, buddy. That's what happens when you do, when you, do crimes in my neighborhood, I guess. That's enough. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Riveron's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? 7 hells, but I'm a captain. He wouldn't. I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. I still don't know. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Ha! Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods, some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Foofaloopa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect, which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Alright, I'm not going to voice act the crying there. That's a little bit beyond my skills, and beyond my tired voice at the moment. Thank you for all your help. Brock, the captain, and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when next you return. Alright, speak with Foofaloopa. This seems like it's pretty close to being tied up. I hope that's true. Because I'm getting a little bit... I'm starting to feel it. Welcome back, Brock. So much has happened. Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the Brass Blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless that is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. Well, thank you. Secrets and lies. Fukalupa would entrust you with a matter of grave import. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owain, but he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owain was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information until now. I have chosen you, Brock. Pray bear the letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's one. She will know how best to proceed. Alright, yeah, so I think this is the one I was waiting for. I knew it would come sooner or later. So once I complete this quest, I will... I don't want to player search. Once I complete this quest, I think that'll be the where I call this stream. Ethernet. Adventurers Guild. That's what I want. Brock, it's been too long. The Donnan tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you've got something to say. Hand over. So that's what this is all about. Ufalupa's thinking Owain might be in league with Baldwin, that this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owain's as loyal a Sultansworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owain the one who... Oh, hells, I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Brock, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. If you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. I am determined to see it through to the bitter end, but we will do that seeing through tomorrow when I stream this again. So yeah. I think I'm gonna call it there. I will switch scenes here. Abrupt transition. So yeah, thank you for everyone who hung out with me while I was streaming this. I'll be doing it again tomorrow at the same time, 12 EST, 11 Central my time. Yeah, I think, you know, it was a good amount of progress. And definitely tomorrow I'll unlock the first couple dungeons and be able to do those. So if anyone's around and wants to do them with me, I'd be more than happy to, you know, have someone help me shorten my queue times. Because I know how it is for DPS. And yeah, I had fun with it. And yeah, thank you for everyone who hung out. Y'all hung out for a long time, and I appreciate that. Anyways, yeah. Tomorrow, same Eorzea time, same Eorzea place.